Number 10. Arifureta Shokugyou de Sekai Saikyou. The ordinary life of 17-year-old otaku Hajime Nagamo is disrupted when he and his classmates are summoned to a fantasy world and tasked with saving mankind. While his classmates are gifted with impressive abilities useful in combat, Hajime is belittled for only gaining an inferior transmutation skill that lacks any real offensive power. During an expedition in the Great Orcus Labyrinth, Hajime is betrayed by one of his classmates, plummeting him to the bottom of an abyss. Though he survives the fall, Hajime is faced with menacing monsters and misfortunes that send him spiraling into a grim nightmare. Desperate to live and return home one day, he resolves to fight for his survival, only to meet an imprisoned vampire he names Yu, who is also seeking to escape the labyrinth. Taking an interest in him, Yu and a few others along the way accompany Hajime on his journey to find a way back home, while steadily transforming from commonplace to the world's strongest. Number 9. Tears to Tiara. As the Holy Empire rises to power, the neighboring lands begin to gradually fall under its control. The Empire's conquest eventually reaches the small island of Erin, home to the Gale tribe. There, a priestess named Rhiannon is kidnapped to be offered as a living sacrifice to the demon king Aran, a malevolent being rumored to have caused untold destruction in the past. Rhiannon's brother, First Warrior Arthur, rescues her when Aran suddenly materializes before them as a handsome gray-haired man. Hiding his true identity and remaining enigmatic, Aran pledges his power and leadership to the tribe's cause to join Arthur, Rhiannon, and their merry band of friends, including a talented swordsman, an agile hunter, and a group of ecstatic pixies, as they fight back against the Empire while uncovering the dark secrets of the land along the way. Number 8. Level E. In the present day, hundreds of extraterrestrial species walk the Earth. Some are pacifist, others violent. Some are here for research purposes, others are career criminals. However, humans don't know that they are here. Now one more alien has arrived on Earth, one of the universe's foremost geniuses with a personality that's bound to attract all sorts of trouble. Number 7. Woe Tianjin of You. In the modern cultivation world, everywhere is law of the jungle. Everyone feels insecure. After saving a cultivator girl, the security guard Ma Yingxiong accidentally starts a journey of practicing cultivation. Number 6. Gunsinger Girl. In the heart of Italy, the social welfare agency rescues young girls from hospital beds and gives them a second chance at life using the latest in cybernetic enhancements. With their artificially enhanced bodies, the girls are brainwashed and trained as assassins to carry out the dirty work of the Italian government. Despite all the modifications, they are still just children at heart, struggling for recognition from those they love, even knowing the love they feel is manufactured. This tragic tale unfolds as these girls grapple with their emotions in an agency that treats them as nothing but ruthless killers. Number 5. Seikoku no Dragonar. Learning to ride and tame dragons comes easy to most students at Ansaravan Dragonar Academy, except for first-year student Ash Blake, who is known by his fellow classmates as the #1 problem child. Poor Ash is the laughingstock at school because, despite his unfashionably large star-shaped brand that marks him as a future Dragon Master, he has nothing to show for it. His dragon has never appeared. Until now, that is. One fateful day, Ash's dragon awakes in full glory but appears different than any dragon ever seen before, in the form of a beautiful girl. What's worse, Ash soon discovers that this new dragon has attitude to spare as she promptly informs him that she is the master and he the servant. Ash's problems with dragon riding have only just begun. Number 4. 1 ounce. Tao Takuchi is an athlete by profession but a reckless gambler at heart. On the streets of Okinawa, he uses nothing but his wits and a fastball, peaking at a mere 134 kilometers per hour to somehow achieve 499 wins in the game of 1 ounce, a simplified version of baseball between the pitcher and one batter. Amazed by Tao's unique prowess on the mound, veteran slugger Hiromichi Kojima artfully scouts the pitcher for his long, unsuccessful team, the Saikyou Saitama Lycaons. Kojima desperately hopes Tao will lead them to the championship. However, Tsuneo Saikawa, the mercenary owner of the Lycaons, sees the vastly talented pitcher as a threat to the income generated by the team. Rising to the challenge of swaying the owner, Tao suggests a one-of-a-kind 1 ounce contract. Every out Tao pitches will earn him 5 million yen, but with every run he gives up, he will lose 50 million yen. Number 3. Ahiru no Sora. Lacking what is considered the most important asset in basketball, Sora Kurumatani has struggled with his short height since the inception of his love for the game. Despite missing this beneficial aspect, Sora's unwavering drive never allowed his small stature to dictate his ability to play, believing strongly in trying his hardest and persistently practicing to prove his capability. In hopes of satisfying his mother's wishes, Sora enters Kazuryu High School to become a member of the basketball club and compete wholeheartedly in tournaments. However, Sora is disappointed to find out that the boys' basketball team is nothing but a retreat for punks who have no interest in the sport. Sora also comes to learn that brothers Chiaki and Momoharu Hanazozo, who have become acquainted with, have also lost their once spirited motivations to play. Determined to revive the boys' basketball team, Sora challenges the boys to a match against him, where his quick feet and swift movements overwhelm the group. Gradually affected by Sora's impressive skills, sheer effort, and tireless devotion to basketball, the boys unexpectedly find their burnt-out passion for the game rekindling once again. Number 2. Arata Kangatari. As a young boy from a noble family in Amoakuni, Arata has always expected to make life his own, until word of the princess growing weak reaches his city. Unbeknown to him, his grandmother had claimed him to be female at birth, and now with no other girls to succeed the princess from the matriarchal Heim clan, he is next in line for the throne. Disguised as a woman awaiting a replacement to be found, Arata witnesses an assassination attempt on the princess by none other than her own guard, the 12 Tenjou. The crime is pinned on his head, forcing Arata to escape to the Kando forest, where it is said that none come out the same. Meanwhile, in modern-day Japan, Arata Hinohara longs for an escape from the cruelty of his own classmates. Hearing his name called from an alley, he wanders from his path and unwittingly switches universes with Arata from Amoakuni. With his own powers as a newly awakened Sho warrior able to wield Hayagami, weapons with the power of gods, and the help of his companions he meets along his journey, Hinohara sets out to restore order to this new world. Number 1. Kekkai Sensen. Supersonic monkeys, vampires, talking fishermen, and all sorts of different supernatural monsters living alongside humans. This has been part of daily life in Hell Salem's Lot, formerly known as New York City, for some time now. When a gateway between Earth and the beyond opened 3 years ago, New Yorkers and creatures from other dimensions alike were trapped in an impenetrable bubble and were forced to live together. Libra is a secret organization composed of eccentrics and superhumans, tasked with keeping order in the city and making sure that chaos doesn't spread to the rest of the world. Pursuing photography as a hobby, Leonardo watches living a normal life with his parents and sister. But when he obtains the all-seeing eyes of God at the expense of his sister's eyesight, he goes to Hell Salem's Lot in order to help her by finding answers about the mysterious powers he received. He soon runs into Libra, and when Leo unexpectedly joins their ranks, he gets more than what he bargained for. Kekkai Sensen follows Leo's misadventures in the strangest place on Earth with his equally strange comrades, as the ordinary boy unwittingly sees his life take a turn for the extraordinary.
Alright everyone, that's it for today's video. Did you guys enjoy this list, or find any anime you're interested in? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments, And please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you're new, remember to turn on notifications for more upcoming top 10 videos.